name's Alice. My mum's running late again. She's always running late for something important. I have been thinking of how I could help her to be on time. She just took all the clothes in the washing machine and press go. Why worry about separating the clothes? It would be so much easier to just chuck them all in together. My brother's cricket clothes, my red jumper, Dad's work clothes. I waste time sorting them all out. Also, the washing up could be done so quickly. Just put the dishes in a huge bucket of soapy water and leave it for a while. Shake the bucket a bit, then pour the water in the back garden. Job done. Anyway, Mum said, Alice, do not touch your grandmother's cake, birthday cake. I am taking it round to her house later. Now that cake was a huge cake with butter icing, and it was far too big for one person. I took the top layer of the cake off and then scooped the middle part of the cake from the bottom layer. Then I put the top of the cake back on, and it didn't look any different. It was so yummy. The trouble was, my hawk-eyed mother, she knew something was up. Alice, have you done something to that cake? No, Mum. I ran off into the front room to go on my iPad to distract her attention, but as I did...
Just as that cheeky child ran into the room, she tripped and hurtled through the air, straight towards the iPad. At that exact moment in time, the end of the rainbow landed on top of Alice's house, and the different coloured rays filtered straight down into the front room and landed on the iPad. As Alice hurtled through the air, she also hurtled through the coloured ray particles and became absorbed into the iPad. I mean, what are the chances of that happening? I was furious. It's not as if I had invited Alice into Zoomland. She'd not even cleaned her hands with antibac and had total disregard for hand space. Not to worry though, I was alert. And even though I didn't know exactly where she'd landed in Zoomland, I knew she was there.
Oh my goodness, where am I? What is this place?
The land of Zoom.
What? Who said that?
I did.
But I can't see anything.
Hands, face, space, child. Keep your distance.
How can I keep my distance if I can't even see you?
Listen. If you listen carefully, you won't be so silly.
Silly? I'm not silly. How dare you?
I'm silly. You're silly. We're all silly here.
You're silly because I can't see you.
Stop. Don't go that way.
Don't go this way. Don't go that way. You sound just like my mum. Why should I listen to just a head?
Well, if you go that way, you'll find Queenie. And if you go that way, you'll be in Queenie's garden. Either way, Queenie will be furious with you.
Wait, you can't just disappear. Well, if I can't go this way and I can't go that way, which way should I go? Why should I listen to a silly cat? Not even a whole cat. I think your garden sounds very nice. I shall go that way.
How doth the little crocodile, improving shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how meekly he spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishies within his smiling jaws. Hello, crocodile. How are you today?
I'm good, Daisy. How are you?
Very worried indeed, Crocodile. Very worried indeed.
What's the matter, Daisy?
Queenie only likes roses in her garden, and I am not a rose. I am a weed. I fear she will not allow me to grow in her garden. I think she's sent a gardener to get rid of me.
Don't cry, Daisy. I'll protect you. If anyone tries to hurt you, I'll snap at them with my smiling jaws.
Oh, really, Crocodile? Well, you never hurt anyone. You're always so kind and gentle.
Yeah.
This garden is very pretty, full of roses. Oh, how awful! There's a daisy in the middle of all those beautiful roses. I will pluck it up from the bed and wear it in my hair.
Do you hear that? She's going to wear me in her hair. Oh, thank you, Crocodile. You are so brave. Whatever can I do to thank you?
Well,
What, Crocodile? What is it?
there is a flower within my heart. Daisy, Daisy, planted one day by a glancing dot, planted by Daisy Bell. Whether she loves me or loves me not, sometimes it's hard to tell. Yet I am longing to share a lot of beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Oh gosh.
Where is that dormouse?
Sleeping in the teapot again.
I do wish you wouldn't do that. I keep getting hairs between my teeth when I drink my tea.
Are you sure we can have a tea party?
Yes, Queenie said, as long as we meet outdoors and keep our distance, that will be fine. Do you like my hat?
It's different. Dormouse keeps going on about her visit from King of Spain's daughter. It's driving me nuts.
I know. Well, I do hope she isolated for 2 weeks. You can't be too careful. Space!
Oh, thank goodness! I'm really quite lost. Can you help me?
Don't know.
Not really.
Silly creature.
Is this a tea party?
No.
There's no room for you.
Oh, please help me. I'm quite lost and a crocodile just snapped at me.
Well, you must have wandered into the Queen's garden. She will not be happy with you.
You haven't even anti-backed your hands and you're wandering around Zoomland without a care in the world.
I do have a care in the world. I'm lost.
Poor girl.
Quite lost.
Wants to find her way home.
Many pleasures and palaces, though we may roam, be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
A child from the skies seems to have us there, which seek through the world is never met with elsewhere.
Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
An exile from home, splendor dazzles in vain. Oh, give me my love, leave that cottage again.
The birds singing gaily that came at my call. Give me there with the peace of mind, dearer than all.
Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
So will you find my way home?
You'll have to ask Cat.
Yes. Ask Cat.
How do I find Cat?
Ask Izzy.
Cycle.
How do I find Izzy cycle?
Just
Look for
for
her.
her.
You're very unhelpful. And stop shaking that teapot. That poor mouse will feel quite sick.
Rude.
Rude.
Oh, hello. I hope you're nicer than Hattie and March Hare. You seem so... What's your name? You seem so cold.
My name is the cycle.
Izzy cycle? Izzy cycle? Oh, you can tell me how to find cats.
I can.
So how do I
What?
find cats?
Well, you just.
Oh no, what's the matter with you, Izzy? Izzy! Izzy!
It's no good in shouting. Izzy can't hear you.
But Izzy was just about to tell me how to find cats.
Izzy can't tell you because she's frozen.
Frozen? Why is she frozen? What made her freeze?
We're in Zoomland. That's just what happens.
Well, that's just dreadful. How on earth am I going to find cats?
Well, I don't know.
Stop smirking, silly cat, and tell me and help me.
And you think I'm silly?
Are you cats?
It appears so.
I beg your pardon, cat. I was told you would be able to help me find my way home. Can you help me?
Why, yes.
And
What?
How do I find my way home?
You'll have to speak to Queenie.
But she'll be angry with me.
Why?
I went into her garden.
Oh dear.
How do I find her?
You'll have to ask Izzy Cycle.
Izzy! Izzy!
Yes, dear?
Oh, thank goodness, Izzy. How can you tell me how to find Queenie?
Yes, but first, there's something you should know. First, we work the...
Oh dear, I do wish I hadn't eaten that cake. None of this would have happened if I hadn't listened. I really just want to get home. Perhaps if I call for my mum, I will find a way home. Mom! Mom! M is for the million things she gave me. O means that she's only growing old. Tears for her tears were shed to save me. H is for a heart of purest gold. E is for eyes of love light shining. R is right and right shall always be. Put them all together, they spell mother. A word that means the world to me.
What is that dreadful noise?
Singing, Queenie.
What is making that dreadful noise?
Alice.
Is that the girl who threw herself into Zoomland via a rainbow?
Yes, Queenie.
Really? I thought it was going to be so much more difficult to find her. But with that whinging and moaning sound, it'll be very easy.
She's nearly at your residence, Queenie.
Well done, Cat. You've managed to lure her into my direction. At last, you have proved yourself useful. Well, you can prove yourself useful again. Go and get the courtroom ready and we can sort out the problem once and for all. After you have done that, you can summon the Dormouse too. I hear Dormouse has been entertaining the King of Spain's daughter.
Yes, Queenie.
I so wish I had a dog. So much more useful than a cat. A cat who disappears and reappears in the blink of an eye. I love my little cat, I do, with soft black silky hair. It comes with me each day to school and sits upon the chair. When teacher says, why do you bring that little pet of yours? I tell her that I bring my cat along with me because Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow wow 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 wow.
I have summoned Alice and Dormouse.
Yes, Queenie.
They've been summoned because Alice has travelled into Zoomland without permission and without Auntie back in her hands. Dormouse, you are summoned here today as you have entertained the King of Spain's daughter without her isolating for 14 days. Before we commence proceedings, I would like some entertainment, please.
Twinkle, twinkle, little light, and I watch your at. Up above the wind you fly, like a curtain in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little light, how I wonder what you're at.
singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Blow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock 'em tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise or loud, the big black crow, flap of their wings, sing and go, birds go. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Blow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock 'em tonight.
Dormouse, please take the stand.
Where to?
Dormouse, you entertain the King of Spain's daughter. Explain yourself.
I had a little nutmeg, nothing would it bear, but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. The King of Spain's daughter came to visit me, and all for the sake of my little nut tree. Her dress was made of crisp and jet black was her hair. I asked her for my nutmeg and my golden pear. I said to her, a princess never did I see. I'll give you all the fruit from my little nut tree.
Guilty!
But oh dear!
Alice, please take the stand.
I just want to get home.
Alice, you came into Zoomland without being invited and without cleaning your hands. Explain yourself.
Guilty!
Why, I haven't even.
Excuse me. Why am I want Obadiah Biggs to be summoned to court on account that he led me down the garden path. I'm in a nice bit of trouble, I confess. Somebody with me has had a game. I should by now be a proud and happy bride, but I've still got to keep my single name. I was proposed to by Obadiah Biggs in a very gentlemanly way. I lent him mommy money so that he could buy a home, and punctually at 12 o'clock today, there was I waiting at the church, waiting at the church, waiting at the church. When I found he'd left me in the lurch, Lord, how did it upset me? All at once, he sent me round a note, and here's the very note, and this is what he wrote. I can't get away and marry you today. My wife won't let me.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention, but as he has not married you, I do not think we can summon him. Yeah. The Mojo Walkie will now give the verdict.
The Mojo Walkie.
Where the mojo walk, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird and shun, the frumious bandersnatch. And as an uffish thought he stood, the mojo walk with eyes of flame came whistling through the tawdry wood and burbled as it came.
Hi, I'm Mojo Walkie. I've just been and had my nails done. Anyway, why is there a trembling dormouse and a sorry-looking girl in court? From what I hear, Queenie, they have done very little wrong. The way I see it is, Dormouse Dorhan did not leave the garden of his parents' house, so committed no crime. And Alice did wash her hands after eating the cake just before entering Zoomland. Also, although she did not get an invitation, she too never left her own home to enter Zoomland, therefore committed no crime too. Neither party here is guilty, therefore should be instantly free to return home.
Why, Mojo Walkie, you're so clever and it's so lovely to see you.
Oh, hello, Queenie.
Of course you're right, Mojo Wocky. Dormouse and Alice may return home whenever they please.
Well, thank you, but I don't know how to return home.
Ooh. Well, you got here on a rainbow, so just think of all the colours on the rainbow and you'll find your way home, Alice.
Red, yellow, purple, orange, blue. Red, yellow, purple, orange, blue. Oh my goodness, I'm back home. What an adventure that was. Right, let's see if there's any more cake.